What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be installing the Aspire Auto Accessories a wide view mirror. This thing is awesome. If you guys do have the factory mirrors, it's going to be a huge upgrade. As far as for me, I do have the spotter mirrors, but we're going to be switching those out for these today. These things are awesome because they do also have the heated element inside. They do also have your blind spot monitoring, and the cool thing that's different is these actually have a sequential turn signal built in. So we're going to show you guys just exactly how to install it, and then towards the end we'll show you guys the features. Let's go ahead and now get into the video and just do it. Now we're going to go ahead and open up the Aspire Auto Accessories upgraded wide view mirror. This is going to be for the 2016 to 2023 Tacomas and the 2014 to 2023 4Runners. So this is kind of the idea that they had for the wide view mirrors, as you can see. So this is a pretty cool picture and representation of what you're going to get when you install this. It's just a nice view so that way you can kind of see everything. And then looking inside the package, it's going to be well packaged. There's going to be the mirror right there, super wide. You can see everything behind you, which we'll show you guys, of course, once we install it. And then it's also going to come with the harness and also some wire taps, which will show you guys exactly what that is. But those bad boys right there are going to be if you guys do have blind spot monitoring. And then the cool option is it also has it if you guys do have the heating element. For example, on my 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4, this thing does have those options. So we'll show you guys in today's video on how to install it. Let's go ahead and now show you guys how easy this really is. One thing you're going to notice is I have previously actually installed some aftermarket ones. These were from Spotter Mirror. This one is cool because it does have this little option here which allows you to see downwards. But with the wide one, I'll get a wide view everywhere. So let's go ahead and now get started. One thing I did want to tell you guys is on this spotter mirror, I was able to actually install it without removing the back cover here. It was an easy plug and play. But on this new one, since we do have that sequential turn signal, we're going to have to do one more step, which don't be intimidated. It's actually not that hard. So first things first is we're going to go ahead and wrap our hands around the back cover here, just like that. And you're going to want to pull back that cover. Use some more strength. Struggle is real. Just like that. So if you guys are having trouble, you can actually get a little flathead screwdriver right here. There's a small section where you can place it and you can kind of work it around until it pries off. I did want to show you guys, there's a clip here which holds it really good in place. Clip there and clips there. Mainly this is the one that you're going to have trouble with when you're trying to pry it open. So just keep that in mind. As long as you get that flathead in here enough, it should be able to pry off easily. But as you can see, you can still do it by hand. You don't need to worry about that. The next step in this is you're going to need a flathead or a panel removal tool to go ahead and remove the mirror. There's two ways in doing this. The easiest way is probably going to be from the back here. Coming back here, you're going to notice there's like a white and black clip kind of held together there. So what you're going to want to do is get your flathead or panel removal tool in between both of them, and you're going to pry, which we'll show you guys right now, but you're going to go ahead and pry them away, and that will actually release the mirror. Of course, there is a total of 4 of those, so there's one here, one towards the bottom, and then another 2 like inside of there. You're not going to be able to reach those, but once you get this assembly detached, the rest should be easy. You'll be able to pull back the mirror. Just be really careful so you don't pull these wires away. But once you get it going, you should be able to come back around and pry the whole mirror off. Tool. You're going to notice that it's now unattached from the clip. So we're going to come around and now you're going to be able to grab both hands and just pull the mirror off. There should be some clips, and just be really careful not to tear it too much so you don't rip the wires back here. So once you have it in this position, up next, you're going to notice this one is going to be for the heating element. So just go ahead and remove those. Super simple. And then after that, you're going to notice right here, there's one more clip, which if you do have a small flathead, you can get it in there and pry it open. Or if you can do it by hand, go ahead and do that as well. Just like that. And now the mirror is released. We're going to be going from the spotter mirror and now to the Aspire Auto Accessories wide view mirror. So this one is cool because it's going to add that function of the sequential turn signal on here. So if you do have someone right next to you, they can at least see that you're turning, versus of course with these other ones, they don't have that feature. So this is going to be a cool upgrade. Can't wait to install it and we'll show you guys. So in the back over here, you're going to have to do one thing. If you guys do have the blind spot monitoring, inside the box it's going to come with this wire here, of of course, that I showed you earlier. So on the back right here, it's going to have a sticker, which you're going to need to peel off. Super easy, just literally peel off. It's clear. And once you have it peeled off, make sure you do have the correct one, like passenger and driver. This one is for the passenger side. It'll have a right side indication there, which is an R, right there, an R. So we're going to go ahead and drop it in there and give it some firm pressure. It's just like a double-sided sticky tape, so you want to make sure that it sticks on there. And now we're ready to install this assembly onto the truck. Alright, you guys, so now that we have the mirror in hand, we're gonna look at the back side. This is kind of how it should look. This one here is for your turn signal. This one, we're actually gonna route it through a different hole, which I'll show you guys right now. So bringing it this way, just go ahead and reconnect everything exactly the way you took it off. Go ahead and reconnect it, just like that. It should go in pretty fairly easy. And then we'll go ahead and reconnect that here right now in a second. But for these wires here, what you want to do is, if you see right about here, there's going to be another hole on this side. You want to go ahead and route them through that. And you guys will see why. It just will make your install easier, as we're going to be tapping into our factory turn signal that's on the other side. Now that I have everything connected, all you really do is, if you remember the white assembly back here, just go ahead and pop it into place exactly the way you took it off. Once it clicks in place, we're going to move on to the back side over here. Now that the mirror is installed, we're going to come to the back over here. You're going to notice that's the wire for the turn signal once again, which we'll install that right now. And then looking over here, all the wires are now connected. So you want to go ahead and just kind of tuck them in out of the way, make it look nice and clean. So let's go ahead and now start working on the turn signal. All right, so now we're going to do the wiring. So you're going to notice it's going to come inside with these wire taps, and we're going to be installing them onto the turn signal wires, which is right there. There's a pink one and a white one. You want it to be in between the wire, and then once it's there, you close the cap and get yourself some pliers. Once it's clamped down like that, now you move on to the next one. So we're going to do the same thing to that white wire. Super easy to put on. Just attach them, clamp them down. All right, you guys, so now that we've installed the wire taps there, you're going to notice one is on the white wire, one is on the pink wire, which is positive and negative. We'll show you guys which is which right now. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our connectors that are coming out of the mirror. So we're going to go ahead and grab the black, which goes into the white. That's going to be our negative wires. It's going to be that simple, connects just like that. That's why I like wire taps. And then red is going to go to the pink, which is our positives. Same thing, just make sure they connect all the way in, just like that. Once you have it set, now you want to go ahead and tuck the wires away, just so that way they don't get caught when you reinstall the cover. As you can see, it looks nice and clean. And now you go ahead and grab the cover that you had previously taken off. You're going to reinstall it. So now that we have it attached, as you can see, they're removing the plastic. And then we'll go ahead and turn this on. All right, you guys, so the only downside of me showing you guys this is I don't have the factory ones to show you guys kind of like a versus, but there's the wide view mirrors. You can actually see all the lanes, including the other side. And then of course, if I move the mirror out more, I can see even more, or I can move it in, you know, vice versa. But like I said, in person, it does look pretty good, at least in my opinion, but it just sucks because I can't compare them for you guys. So now that we finished the super simple install, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was super cool. I've never seen something like that before with the sequential turn signal, and I honestly just thought it was so much clearer when driving. I can see so much more like of the view, and I feel like I won't be hitting any cars because I can just see everything, you know?
Heck yeah. So if you guys did enjoy today's quick video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for a bunch of giveaways. Bye-bye.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you, now. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.